Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Classic Tin Tuesday. We've got two final Swiss games for you this evening from our tournament Balance of the Force. Joining me this evening is Sam Cooper.
Hello, hello, hello.
And playing this evening, it's another Burnett generational match. This time Steve's been drawn against Ryan.
This will be interesting. So this is basically a race for the middle.
Yes, both are 2 and 3 at the moment. I have to say, I feel a little bit sorry for Steve. This is the third tin I believe he's played, and the second of his sons. But on that note, let's crack on to
Looks like they're
list.
deploying.
I am going to open the betting, and for once I've got them on the right sides.
Oh.
I'm going to attempt to open the betting. There we go. Bets are open. Right, lists. I tell you what, Sam, you can pick which one you'd like to.
I'll take Ryan's one. I'll take the Imperial one.
Oh, okay.
So, on the Glorious Empire, we have Darth Vader in the TIE Advanced with fire control system and afterburners. Fifth Brother with homing missiles. Pretty standard. Pure Sabak in the Striker with disciplined. And he's the guy that, when he attacks, if he has one or fewer damage cards, he gets to roll an extra dice. So it's a 4 dice attack for the start of the game. That's pretty decent. And then finally, Wampa in the TIE Fighter. The good old, if you ignore me, I'm a 3 dice attack. If you shoot me, well, you probably wish you were shooting someone else. That's it. Just a nice little Imperial salad.
That's fair. And Steve's brought the Plucky Rebels. And he has gone for Han Solo in the Falcon, so getting re-rolls on his dice when he is near obstacles. R2-D2 allowing him to regen a shield when he's not shielded. Because of the Han re-roll, it's unlikely he'll take a damage from that. And Kanan Jarrus, giving him a force point, but also allowing him to spend one after executing a wipe maneuver to remove a stress. Alongside Han, brought Wedge with Predator and the S-Foils. And then, to balance it out, 2 Bandit Squadron Z95s. So yeah, this is going to be quite interesting. Ryan has the bid, so I believe Steve's going first. But Steve's got 2 I6s.
Yeah.
So Vader's obviously moving last, but I think if Steve can pin Vader between Han and Wedge somewhere, that's going to be a very unhappy Vader. But we shall have to see. Random Rick, thanks for the subscription. Right, so what are your thoughts on this one then, Sam?
I feel like Ryan needs Vader to do a ton of work because, like, Wedge and Han are likely to, even outright kill Fifth Brother. Like, Fifth Brother is, his homing missile gimmick is less effective on Han because Han has so much stuff. Yes, he can quite easily do a lot of damage to the Bandit Squadrons or Wedge, but he's shooting after them. I feel like this feels like Vader needs to do a ton of work, and then the rest of the ships need to clean up everything other than Han Solo.
Yeah. Obviously, Ryan played this list I think 2 weeks ago, and if you remember back then, he ended up almost leaving Wampa and Fifth Brother behind in the initial engagement. And I feel if that happens today, and Vader and Pure Spack end up engaging Han and Wedge, that's going to go a lot better for Steve than it is for Ryan. But obviously he's played a few more games since then, so let's see what he does. Looks like they're just setting dials, so they should be going anytime soon.
Yep. And so for Wedge's S-foils, pay attention to the little token, because Steve has deleted the card that has the S-foils, so it's just the token is his S-foils to go. Good lord, Ryan. Ping, 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 ping.
Oh, Ryan.
What are they doing now?
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Oh, are you teaching Steve how to press tab?
Maybe, actually. It would have been a lot easier if he'd just said, press tab.
Like, the dials are set. They should be...
Oh, yeah, okay, he's showing him how to ping. He's probably telling him to ping the ships when they're attacking so that we know who's attacking.
Tim's hoping Ryan will come through from... Well, I've bet on Steve because I noticed everyone else is betting on the right, and someone has to bet on the left.
I've remained impartial as always.
Honestly, I reckon Ryan's list is a little prone to getting diced off by Wedge if Wedge gets good shots.
Yeah.
That being said, it'd be really... I hope Pure Sabat gets to do some discipline triggers this time, because discipline is a cool talent.
It's... yeah. I mean,
it's a really cool talent.
It's a lot less it's a lot more hopeful than hopeful, shall we say.
He's already... I'm sure you told him to just get going.
I did, but...
no one ever does.
It's Ryan, so...
Switch colour.
And they are off.
Bandit squadrons are going in, 3 straight. And a focus.
You said no one's bet on left, Sam. Steve's actually got more bets than Ryan at the moment.
Okay. Well, at the time, I'd bet. I just seen a bunch of bet rights.
Evening, John. Yep, another Burnett off. The second one that Steve's done.
So Wampa turns in, Fifth Brother also turns in and boosts to angle himself out that way.
Gives him more options for the next turn.
Sabak, ailerons. Okay, so it looks like Ryan's looking to gun for the bandit squadron. Oh, never mind. Ignore me completely.
Maybe he was, but that one hard gave him options with the ailerons depending on where the bandits went.
4 straight from Wedge. Thinking of a boost. Takes a focus. Oh, focus boost out of Wedge.
Yep, it's got closed S-foils at the moment.
So that'll just be a 2 dice shot. But hey, if you can chip off a damage, 4 straight from Han. And Han's... oh, looks like he's thinking about... yep, Han boosts, maybe? He's hovering. No, Han focuses. Han shot, but I could be wrong. Might just be in range. Vader does a 3 bank to the left.
I think you stay there with him.
Rolls to the right.
Okay.
Forwards. Spending a force to take another action. Going for a target lock and getting no one. So that's actually alright, so Vader knows he's safe. And if Vader had been able to get a shot, then great.
Yeah. And it means he doesn't need to waste another force for focus or anything like that because he's not getting shot. So that barrel roll makes me think that next turn Ryan's going to go in on the bandits.
Has a range 3 shot into Sabak. That's by like
Millimeters.
skin of people's millimeters. Wedge should have a stress, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he should. Right, as they're shooting, I am going to turn off the betting.
Politely inquire. Stress on Wedge.
That looks like a hit crit from Han.
Pierce spends evade and is fine. Wedge is out of range. So that means the only shot left will be Pierce back throwing 4 dice at Han.
Which Han's probably not that happy about. Yep.
Throws 4 dice at Han. Oh, this could be painful.
No mods though.
No. And Han does have his focus and his rerolls. 2 hits, so nice and average.
Yeah.
You take those. That's the magic roll, and then the real roll. Blankety blank.
Well,
Hannity Han.
That's better.
And spends his focus. No more shooting for this round, I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, well, we know.
Next round is when all the action happens.
Well, that was going to be interesting, isn't it, Sam? Because...
So, weirdly enough, has Vader, blocked off basically anything Fifth Brother wants to do?
Yeah, possibly. Have they got a 3 bank? They must have.
They must do.
Yeah. I feel a 3 bank would slide past him. I'm more interested to see what Ryan does with Pure Sabak. Because obviously...
I could see ailerons boost to the right, and then a bank towards the bandits. Just have all your targets onto the bandits. Nuke them off the board.
The only problem with that is you're then just leaving Wedge and Han free reign to trail in behind you.
Yeah, but your ships all have decent turnarounds, and if you can get with the 4 Imperial ships, you can definitely take off the 2 bandits in a turn.
I'm just wondering.
I don't see what Pure Sabak jousting those 2 doesn't go well for him.
Well, what's the fastest striker's got? Is a striker
3, because they have the ailerons
plus the
so they're 4 effectively.
Because I'm wondering if you don't joust but go for a block.
Yeah,
because if
you could do that.
If you can block Han or Wedge, you'll possibly end up blocking the other one, but it's one that you're not taking a shot from. And if you can block both of them, great. It stops them coming in after Vader, who, let's be fair, is your endgame piece. Vader, Fifth Brother, and Wampa can go at the bandits. But yeah, it's because I don't think you can get all the ships down towards the Falcon and Wedge.
I mean, Wampa, you sort of don't care about. He just wants to get into range 3, but I don't think that's really possible. So the bandits do a 2 straight there, being a bit more conservative.
See, I wonder if going a bit faster and trying to get a block there might have been the...
Yeah, let's see, because of 3 straight... like the red would be fun with 3 straights. I'm not super sure, like, and I think, but yellow probably still needs to do a 2 or a bank of some sort, just because it might end up pretty close to that rock.
I think a 3 would have fit, but yeah, it would have stuck you right behind it. Okay.
So red took a target lock onto Vader, and yellow takes a focus. 3 bank for a Wampa. I think he has a shot as he is. Oh, maybe he doesn't actually. That's a close one. But he focuses. So banks out that way, and then sloops. Nice.
If it's in range, it looks like he's got yellow in arc Wampa.
I mean, this feels like it's aiming at trying to catch Wedge and Han in the bum.
I like that sloop. That's yeah, definitely where he's gone with.
Yeah, I did not see that one coming. I forget that they can do stuff like that. Fifth Brother is in a spot. This is true.
To be fair, a 1 hard there is gonna clear if he just wants to go defensive.
Depends what Vader's doing.
Well, that's it. If he's not going to bump Vader, so he hasn't got passive on this Fifth Brother, has he?
No, just homing.
Interesting.
Because if Vader's going after the bandits, then because I could see Fifth Brother barrel rolling and focusing here.
Well, I'm just thinking if Vader's going after the bandit, do you take a target lock on yellow with Fifth Brother? Hope you.
I don't think you have him in arc. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's the.
I would say you do. Looking at the other cam, yeah, I think you definitely do. Just twiddle the other camera around.
Boost. Okay. And focus. Okay. So what are the Rebel Sixes doing? Too hard from hand.
That's fine, I think.
I think you focus it.
Yeah, you just stay there and focus. He's definitely range 1 of obstacles, so he's getting his re-rolls. And you can possibly, you can put 4 dice into Fifth Brother if you want to.
Yep, takes the focus token. Yeah, it looks like Stepping Hand had turned in. And he's got it right. I wonder what, now I'm curious as to what Vader's doing. Wedge reveals a 1 straight. Clears the stress. His S4s are opened.
Do you barrel roll to the right here and try and...
No, I think you focus. Like, Han and Wedge both have shots on Fifth Brother. Oh, is he focusing on... Yeah, he's focusing. And Vader takes on the bandits.
Okay, see... I think if Vader was taking on the bandits, you should have kept Fifth Brother where he had a shot onto the bandit
but
as
Vader
well.
would bump into Fifth Brother like that.
Yeah, that's true. Just
and
feel
then
like...
spends a force for a target lock. So he's barrel rolled, spend a force for a target lock.
And is he thinking about...
that's fine. I think that's fine.
I don't think you need the focus.
Could be a sad fifth. Yeah, I'm thinking Fifth Brother's in trouble. Like, both Han and Wedge have shots into Fifth Brother. I'm getting 4 dice out, so that's a shot into Fifth Brother.
Correct.
2 hits and an eyeball. I think you use the force here.
Yeah. Or to be fair, the focus, because your defense is going to be 1 dice anyway.
True. Three hits from Han into Fifth Brother. Spend his focus and completely blanks that attack. Alright, that's a happy Fifth Brother. That could have been worse. But here comes the interesting shot. Oh, okay, it is range 3, so it's still 3 on 3. So that's something for the Imperial player. Wedge into Fifth Bro.
Oh.
Crit. Do you spend the focus?
Um.
Well, Steve
That's
chooses
okay.
yes.
I don't blame him.
Like, my read on Ryan's position is everyone shooting into Han here. Triple evades. Fifth Bro is completely fine. Feel like Ryan dodged a bullet, not taking damage there.
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, now we see what Vader can do. Like, I feel like my read on Ryan's attacks here that they would be going into Han rather than Wedge this round, so Wedge can probably afford to not spend the focus.
Yeah, I think so, because you can focus fire on Han.
Yep, could be a sad 50 didn't age poorly. Right. So we're in a momentary Burnett pause as they discuss the likelihood of Fifth Brother taking no damage. There we go. Range 2 from Darth Vader, shooting at the Red Bandit Squadron. So 3 on 2, millions of mods on Vader's side, and no mods on the Bandit side. There's the fake roll, and here's the real roll. Alright. You just fire control. A blank, yeah. Into a hit. Spend a force and convert that hit to a crit. Easy peasy. Hit crit crit from Vader. The standard. His usual roll.
Ooh.
And a blank out from the bandit. So, unfortunately, Steve's green dice are not as good as the Imperials here. Now, this is a direct hit. I feel like we should all... Damaged engine. Okay. He's not dead. He can still get revenge. Moving on. Pure Sabak.
We're both range 2, so surely you go into Han.
So he's
here.
rolling 4 dice at someone, and that someone is Wedge.
Interesting. What if he's just changing his mind? No.
One hit. Sabak needs to start getting some mods. But Wedge takes the damage. That's something. Fifth Brother. Taking the range 1 into Han Solo. Two hits, spends a force, or just doesn't.
I'm thinking because if he chooses to, he can.
Oh, he's going to spend 2 force to add a crit. Yep, he is. I think that is incorrect.
What?
He shouldn't have done that because he's going into Han's shields. Whether that is a crit or a hit is irrelevant. He could have saved 1 force and had the exact same result.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if he was shooting at wedge, yeah, definitely save the force. But like, I think that was that. I think that might come to hurt him in a turn when he doesn't have 2 force for his homing missile.
Or a force for defense if yellow chooses to shoot on
Yeah.
here. Which I don't think I'd blame him.
Bandit Squadron 2 checks arc, has fifth brother and Darth Vader at range 2. He's rolling 2 dice, so who knows what's happening.
Well, Ryan's got 3 out.
So it could either be Vader or fifth brother.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, well, dice is being rolled. Hit. Okay, he's pinged Vader. So 1 hit from the Bandit Squadron. 1 evade from Darth Vader. Red Bandit Squadron into Vader as well.
Should
Yeah,
be
that's alright. Focus firing.
Should be range 2. Yeah.
Yep. 2. Oh, he's shooting fifth brother.
Okay.
No, what? He's shooting Darth Vader. Okay, whatever. He got 1 hit into whatever he's shooting.
I'm pretty sure it's Vader.
Spends the lock. Turns it into another blank. Oh no, all these bandits, they're not having good days. And Vader blanks out. So Vader takes a damage. So that's not too bad. Well, okay, it's not great for Steve. He definitely wanted a bit more out of that.
Yeah, I think.
But 1 damage onto Vader is probably worth 3 damage onto a bandit.
Oh, definitely.
Because as long as Han and Wedge are still kicking, they'll be able to clean up.
I don't think Ryan played that engagement as well as he could have. I agree with you on the fifth brother, and I think he should have shot Han with Pure Sabak.
Yeah.
But it's easy for us to sit here watching it and say that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure Ryan's still ahead of me in the tournament ladder.
So here's something that hopefully Ryan and Steve have got to remember: is Pure Sabak won't ailerons this turn, so he's going to go quite slow because Pure Sabak is stressed.
Yeah.
But Ryan's the fourth brother.
But I don't think going slow with Pure Sabak's a bad thing.
No,
to be honest,
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hoping Ryan just does like 1 straight.
Yeah, you plonk in behind Wedge. You plonk in. See, the question is, what does Han do? Because if Han goes straight, he's either going to land on that gas cloud.
Does Han care if he lands on that gas cloud?
Not hugely. But my thoughts are, if you go slow with fifth brother, you
might block Han.
Well, that's it. You stop the turn in from Han. If Han goes straight, he's only likely to go straight enough that you end up in his side arc rather than the back. And if he lands on the gas cloud, he's not rotating. But those are your 2 choices really with Han, aren't they? I suppose you could turn away.
But you could just try and turn in and say,
that's what I mean.
I'm going to have rerolls. If I do a 2 hard here, I'm probably not on the rock, and if I'm blocked, fine, I'm not taking a shot. Like Han has plenty of targets to shoot at.
Oh, for sure. I'm just thinking where you can deny a mod.
Yeah.
Because Han's either got to go. Well, he's got to go straight or he's got to turn, but I don't see any benefit of turning away at the moment.
Cleaning up the dice, was that?
Just getting rid of the target lock.
Again, I don't think Wampa's going to be doing much other than being an annoying 3 dice shot at the back that Steve will ignore. Which is, I feel like it's an interesting way to play Wampa. Like, maximizing the amount of 3 dice shots that Wampa does in this list is interesting, because I guess it is just throwing reds.
Yeah.
And no one really wants to shoot the TIE fighter over the 3 other ships.
See, now the question I have is, what do you do if you're Vader?
I think if Ryan's plan is to start nuking Han,
3 hard to the left?
yeah, or a 2.
Or
You just maybe accept that the no, maybe you do need to do a 3 hard to try and avoid the block.
I was thinking 3 hard, try and avoid the block. Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
And possibly gave you the option of boosting away behind the...
So that is definitely on the rock, so that bandit is not shooting. Takes a damage onto yellow. Oh. I mean, that's close. Like, I wouldn't have tried that, but that was very close. He almost fit exactly inside that, the croissant. And a K-turn from the red bandit. He's going Vader hunting.
Steve's obviously been taking lessons from Chris.
Wampa does a 3 straight, and don't remove the focus, Ryan. We all know you're focusing. I'm going to ignore that, Phil.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, Wampa focused. What a surprise. A 1 straight from Pure Sabak. Getting a focus, yep. 5th brother does a 2 straight. Oh, looking to block wedge, that looks like.
Okay. So even if Wedge has gone slow and done a 1 forward, no block, but still a probably quite unhappy Wedge.
Takes a focus. Now, what are the rebels doing? Okay, so Wedge does a 1 bank to the right.
Oh, okay. Oh, it fits.
Certainly does.
Surely you barrel roll out of...
Yeah, you... Okay.
Okay.
He shows a focus.
That is when I would have barrel rolled.
Too hard from hand. Oh, and it fits. Alright, goodbye, Wampa. No, don't rotate. No!
Well,
I mean, I guess he's trying to kill the ships that's shooting Han.
yeah.
I guess that does make sense.
He's still range 1 of the asteroid.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's going to be putting both shots into Pure Sabak and trying to get that ship off the board.
Afterburners boost here? Yeah, because he
Yes.
has. I think that's probably the right call.
Yep. And then that looks like he's spending a force. I'm guessing he's moving the lock. And taking a focus, I guess, because the afterburners. Oh wait. So he afterburners spent a force to the lock, and now his action. Is to roll green dice. I must have. Maybe he didn't spend the force.
Okay, see, I wasn't looking at that.
So
Right, so I'm guessing this is because they've Hannon's a 5th brother, as they haven't. Or Wedge, who knows?
This is Wedge into Sabak.
Okay. I missed the ping.
I don't think there was a ping. I just see that Ryan has 1 dice. So I'm guessing it's Wedge into Sabak. Wedge isn't spending his focus. Okay, yeah, no, I can see that. Sabak gets an evade. That's 1 damage onto Sabak. So Sabak's ability is still online.
But if Han can get 1 through...
Ideally, I think Han wants to get more than 1 through.
No, but I'm just saying, if he can get 1, that's Sabak offline, isn't it? Which means Wedge is...
Steve, shoot Sabak. Don't shoot Vader. Don't get tempted.
No.
Turn that arc the other way. Look at the other arc. Like, Wedge does not survive 3 shots. Even with that focus, please shoot Sabak. No, he's shooting Vader.
Oh, I'm not sure.
He sees Vader and he wants to shoot. Han gets a not great roll, and I'm presuming is going to hand that.
Yeah, you.
Into a not great roll.
Spend. Oh, do you spend the force or do you keep it for? I mean, from what I've seen, Steve likes a bit of violence, so I wouldn't
Ryan
be.
is looking at Steve's force. Oh no, not this way, Steve. Alright, leaves it at 1. And Vader blanks out, so Steve's probably kicking himself for not spending that force. But, like, I mean, how do you know when Vader's going to blank out?
Well, that's it. And I don't think that.
Here comes the pain.
I don't think that 1 or even 2 damage on Vader is worth a dead Wedge.
No, F in the chat for Wedge. Yeah, I think Wedge is dead. That's 5 dice from Pure Sabak. That's not a great roll from Vader, though.
No, I think you spend the. Do you spend the lock?
You change the hit to the crit, then spend the lock.
That's a good point because you can't do it afterwards, can you?
All right, never mind.
Okay, better. If he changes that to a crit, can you get ready to dive in and?
I think he's just realizing his mistake. I just saw the hand go to Vader, then to his ability. Yeah, I think he's just realized his mistake.
Oh no! Go in there and be like.
Okay, hold on.
Although it is largely irrelevant because hands roll and evade, so it's just 2 shields. Going. So that's Han shieldless, so I'm expecting him to R2 at the end of the round. Looks like they're still.
All right, yep, that's all sorted.
Cool. As I was saying, it turned out to be irrelevant anyway, because
Yeah.
it just went on shields, but.
It could have been relevant if he'd spent that force on that eyeball, but hey. And now Wedge dies. We now watch Wedge burn. There was force. I think he just declined to spend it.
Oh.
Come on, Wedge, you can do it. You can get some natties.
Oh, wait to jinx there. So.
Look, I bet on Steve. I jinxed him already. No, you spend that. Prevent all the damage you can.
Yeah.
You're taking 5 from Pure Sabak. Like, this is.
So what's
You
that?
have no guarantee you're gonna.
That
roll
shield
any
and the
focuses.
crit through.
Yeah.
Please, not a structural.
Wounded pilot.
Okay.
Wounded pilot onto Wedge. Pure Sabak into Wedge.
As if there was any doubt what was coming next.
Pure Sabak could shoot Han.
I mean.
5 dice. Yeah, no double force to get the extra crit, that's for sure. Wouldn't that have been nice? Hey! It came in relevant, Ryan. 3 hits from Sabak. Blank out from Wedge. That is Wedge gone. Oh, Steve is bleeding here. slowest cards get dragged across. Ryan's speeding it up.
Yeah, I just feel like Ryan's in a good position to just chase Han.
Yeah, I think Ryan's kind of. I don't want to be like sounding like I'm calling it straight away, but I feel unless Han starts nuking ships, I think Ryan's got this.
It's definitely tilted in Ryan's favour.
Anyway, Red Bandit Squadron shooting at Darth Vader, rolling a damage deck. What's going on? Yeah, he needed Sabak on, or at the very least needed another damage into Sabak. I still feel Han shoots pure Sabak, even if.
Yeah.
Vader gets an evade. And Wampa throws 4 dice at Han. You know what's going to be fun is the yellow bandit is going over the rock again.
Yeah. I think you just accept that and.
I'll just spend the force, goddammit.
Well, yeah, it's like the last shot, isn't it? So,
I saw him binning the dice. It's like, come on!
so that's another 2 through on Han.
Yeah, that's another 2 onto Han.
Which is half.
Yeah. But RTDT will get him a shield back.
Which takes him above half.
So what, he's taken 5, 6.
Yeah, it will, because it's
He'll have
13,
gone
isn't
to
it?
taking 5.
Yeah.
So there'll be 6. There'll be 7 overall health left. Unless he gets really unlucky and rolls direct hit out of these 2 crits. He's rolling for RTD2.
And he's fine.
And he's fine.
Okay, yeah, so the shield takes him back above half. Right, so if you're Steve, what do you do here? You've got a stressed bandit that's kind of falling behind the fight. You've got a bandit that's going over the rock. And you've got Han that's just getting chased.
I feel like Han does like a 3 bank to the left, rotates. But then he's away from the rocks. Maybe a hard turn from Han. Try and stay near the rocks to keep your rerolls.
Too hard to the left?
Yeah, the only reason I was thinking is like if Wampa does something blocky, that could get really bad if Han gets blocked.
What about a 3 bank to the right up towards the gas cloud?
Yeah, that could work. I'm just not sure if you clip the gas cloud or not.
I mean, at this point, I think you
And then when you're in that corner, where do you go?
loop round the corner.
Yeah.
So 3 bank to 2 hard on the next turn gives you options to either shoot off down the board edge or turn back in. And if it's something Ryan's not expecting, it might take.
I feel like Yellow Bandit Squadron just. Do they have is it a 4K that these guys have?
X-Wing Tavern Wars. Unfortunately, the bets are locked in now.
Does a Bandit have a 4K? I forget.
Let me have a look at the dial on it. It does. It has a 3 and 4K.
Just go for a 4K. Say screw it, take the rock. Just get into a position that'll annoy Ryan and maybe get a shot.
Does that 4K clear Han?
I mean, I think so.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was obviously looking at the stream view quickly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like a 3K definitely doesn't, but
no, 4 because you're 2 and a bit, and that's not 1 and a bit in between Han. That would clear. But
and then I would.
But the problem is if Wampa turns in there and just leaves himself there, then you're going to end up stressed on the rock.
Bandit Squadron flies first.
Oh, of course, Ryan's got the bid, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's moving.
And I feel like the red one just banks to get rid of the stress and takes a lock on someone you want to shoot. like, he's probably not getting a shot this round, but he needs to get rid of this. That was not okay. Three turn. He can't do that.
Why can't he do that?
Damaged engine. That's red.
That is a good point. That is a good point. Damaged engine. Let me.
Hold on. Shifting over before it goes too far.
Oh, I'm not pinging. There we go. There we go. I've pinged it multiple times for them. So obviously that will become the stress maneuver. So a white 2 forward.
All right, so now I feel like an asshole because Ryan was just going to let him have it. And I was like, you're on stream. I can't just sort of sit there and pretend I didn't see it.
I mean, it's not a May, is it? It's a game
boy.
state.
Yeah, literally the moment I popped in, Ryan was like, "Yeah, I know, Sam. I was just going to ignore it." I was like, "Oh god, I feel like a monster."
I mean, it's the right thing to do.
Wampa's move. That's looked like he's going for a block on that free bank that you called. In fact, it looks like Ryan thinks that's where Han's trying to go because Pure Sabak goes for a K turn.
Which is interesting, actually, because the Yellow Bandit's now got a range 1 shot, and I don't think is in the arc.
How fast does Ryan think Han's going? This could backfire. Like I feel like Han just bumps into Wampa over 3 bank there. And did a 1 straight. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's still pretty good.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, Sabak still has a shot in Hello Vader. Takes the lock. Like at this point, spend a force and take a focus, man.
Yeah. But what it does do is, presuming Han survives, his turn away to the left now is going to be...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Great. Oh, do you...
Oh, shoots her back. Back.
I was going to say, you shoots her back and get its ability off.
There's my Velociraptor voice. No, Fifth Brother doesn't have a shot. Shoots her back. I mean, I guess he just wants to roll max dice at this point. That's also fair. Oy, that Han has not been having a good day.
Right,
Bandit, yeah, the Bandit might one shot Pure back. We can go with that. Han reroll.
That's better.
That's better. Hit crits. Here we go. Ends a 4. So Fifth Bro takes a damage. And now Vader brings the hammer down.
Yeah.
Range 1 into Han. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Leon. I reckon the bandits got Pure Sabak's number. The Vader might also have Han's number.
Right, let's see if he remembers how to... Oh, it's just going to
So
fire control. Okay.
Into a blank. Bend a force. And then it's a crit. Han really wants this to be an evade. Spend the force. Han reroll. Okay, justified.
But 1 crit still goes through.
Yeah, so crit on the shield and then crit on the face. Direct hit. shoot him. Yeah. So that is an extra damage. So Han's got 4 damage cards on him right now.
Yeah, 4 health left. And his
5th brother has no shot. Pure Sabak has a range to 4 dice shot. There's been some serious value out of Pure Sabak's ability. Yeah,
Oh,
rather
yeah.
that than a weapons failure. That is definitely true.
Oh.
Hit, crit. Ay, ay, ay. The Han rolls and evade. So hit, crit goes through onto Han.
Okay, so he's not dying. But salt in the wound, structural damage.
Stunned pilot. Okay, that's fine. You just don't go over obstacles. It's basically a blank card.
Well, yeah, because if you're doing anything but turning left on the next turn.
Come on, Bandit. You got this. Pure Sabak is killable by the Bandit here. What are they doing? They're flipping random cards.
Yeah, because I think it's only should only be the stun pilot that's an actual.
Okay. This is why you shoot the glass cannon first. Yeah. No, Steve, not green dice.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Crispy. I agree with you. I think the flying's been fine. I just think it's been target priority.
Like, I feel like outside of the forgetting about damaged engine, the flying's just been.
God, we've all been there and forgotten about a crit.
Yeah. Hey, hit crit from the Bandit.
I mean, how many times have I done a turn with a loose stabilizer and died?
Crit into Pure Sabak. So his ability's offline. Damaged engine as well, so that could actually hurt. Hopefully you can even the odds, and I'll have to go in when Ryan forgets about that.
And that is why we have crit markers.
Yep.
It will be quite funny if you have to go in after.
It's alright. The Bandit's got Pure Sabak's number. He'll just turn in and catch him again.
Well,
Random Rick says points. Is there a point? Is the points correct? Yeah. So we've got half points on Pure Sabak.
Which is 22.
Yay! Steve's on the board.
And 117 for Ryan at the moment.
I believe in Han. Han can do this.
So a quick look at Pure Sabak's dial. Has no blue hard turns. So is not hard turning this round.
Honestly, I don't think Pure Sabak wants to turn. You just do a 1 bank.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say a 1 bank.
So this is the R2D2. And you definitely re-roll that with good old Han. Or you don't. Han is a May. Right, well, I'm not going in for that one. As much as it would benefit.
What have they just flipped up?
They flipped up console fire on Han.
Okay. Yeah, Han very much is a May, and
Not like this. Don't. That would be beneficial for you, Steve. Mess up on beneficial things I can help with, not Maze.
I'm a little surprised Ryan didn't mention that to him.
Han needs to one-shot Vader right now. Han needs to one-shot anything right now.
The problem is, though, even if Han one-shots Vader, Vader's just going to shoot back and take Han with him.
So Han has 3 left, effectively, with the shield.
Oh yeah, I need to add the shield back on. Because he still gets it, doesn't he?
Never tell Han the odds. That's true. If we don't tell Han the odds, he lives in the happy oblivion that he can still win this game. So I can feel like a 3k coming from the Yellow Bandit Squadron here.
Yeah. You've got to assume Han's turning off to the left.
I guess the red one is just doing anything that gets rid of that stress. Never telling the odds aside, the Imperial ships are all relatively fragile at the minute. Like, Vader's on 3, Fifth Brother's on 3, Pure Sabac's on 2. Han is capable of punching through a lot of damage. He just needs the dice to go his way. I think the problem is that he's taken a little too much damage. Like, because all Ryan needs to do is point firing arcs in the general direction of a Falcon, and he's probably going to kill Han next turn. And then, well, actually, who am I kidding? Han going down doesn't matter. The bandits are going to win the game for him.
Bandits are the king.
Ignore the bandits at your peril. Got to remember that red bandit is on one hull. Maybe he'll get away and try to conserve points.
I mean, at this point, and when you're 2-3 in the tournament, I don't feel like conserving points is going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, disengaging with Han probably isn't a bad idea. In this scenario, how do you disengage? You could go for the 3 bank to the right from this point.
But I think Ryan just uses Wampa to block that.
Yeah.
I think if you want to disengage, you've got to go left. I think you go left anyway.
The only reason I'm thinking right is because you get to try and get the gas cloud between you and some of the Imperials, and it gives you Han rerolls.
Well, Fifth Brother's got to turn. I'm assuming Fifth Brother's probably going to do like a 1 left to the one hard to the left. Yeah, maybe you do just go for it and either jump over Wampa.
Because I feel like in my mind at this point, Han's gonna die when people have shots on him, like realistically. So I would go to the right and then try and turn back in, because if Ryan thinks you're going left, and Fifth Brother turns in and Pure Sabac turns in, they can't easily get around again, like in an easy turn.
But right, see, now if Ryan's thinking it through, Ryan's got enough ships to split his.
Yeah, like if Sabac 1 banks to the right and Fifth Brother 1
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
All right, dials are set. Here we go. Is Han going to get killed by a Fifth Brother homing missile? 2 bank. Here we go. Points conservation on the board. Gets rid of that stress.
Oh.
Takes a target lock.
If
Bandit squadrons are piecing out a little bit here.
If Ryan does think Steve's going right, does he just do a 1 forward with Fifth Brother?
Yeah, you could do. You got the homing missile. 3k from yellow. Just wants to throw red dice at people and hope for points. 4k from Wampa. Yep, that makes sense to me. What are the 4s doing? Because here is the clue as to what he thinks that Han is doing. So Pure Sabac, no ailerons, you're stressed, mate.
I'm guessing he's deciding which one to.
Yeah, so that's interesting that this is a decision, because that makes me think that Pure Sabac probably wants to end up where Fifth Brother is. So Fifth Brother does a 1 hard.
Yeah, which is fair.
Cool. So Pure Sabac. I'm going. Wait, did he undo it?
Yeah,
I hadn't undo.
Yeah, he's undone it.
Damn it! To your bank. I'd alt-tabbed and then I heard the clink of ships moving. Alright, Pure back focuses. And then Han, what's Han doing?
So that 3 bank to the right's actually looking pretty good at the moment.
Yeah. And he did a 3 bank to the right. Doesn't bump. Oh, next turn looks dangerous though. Needs to kill Wampa.
And I still think he's in.
He's in Sabac's arc. Yeah, focus is good.
No, see, Vader's just gone straight.
Focus. Yep. Yeah, I think Vader kills him.
Does he just try and... Do you try and take out Wampa on the way out, or do you go for 5th brother? Or do you... Okay.
Go for Sabac. Okay.
That's...
No, go for Wampa. Wampa doesn't have a focus. This is fine. And, assuming you survive to I1, you reduce the number of dice coming in. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Pure Sabac with a focus, maybe, like... Oh, hee ha ha.
Spend the focus.
Do you not reroll that?
I think you spend it for 4 guaranteed hits.
True. 4 hits into Wampa. Wampa has no defensive mods, so obviously triple evades from Ryan. No, dead Wampa. Here we go.
The comeback,
the comeback is on.
The problem is Vader now just kills.
I mean, yeah, Vader now just kills him, right? Actually, no, it has to get 3 damage in, so it's possible that Han survives.
And the plucky little bandit takes a range 3 shot at Vader and...
Obviously kills him, because you get 3 natural hits and Vader blanks out. So, Vader throwing 3 dice.
Ooh.
Of course, he just spend the force and say hit crit crit.
Let's spend the focus.
I mean, console fire on Han.
Han has not rolled for his console.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah, so
Believe in Han.
Cool. Han is fine.
Han is fine. So yeah, I think you just spend the force. You keep the focus for the Bandit Squadron defense in case you get shot. That's the way I'd see it. Or just to maximize keeping your focus. Because like I would say 1 force for 1 focus result is fine. Han rolls and evade, so hit on the shield, crit on the hull.
Is it a direct?
Anything that matters. It's a loose no. No. It's a loose stabilizer.
Oh, poor Han.
Wait, no. If he survives, he gets a shield at the end.
Aha, that is true.
It's not over. It's not over. He has to know it's not over. Understand your triggers. You know, it's okay. Well, it's pretty over. Sabac's about to throw 3 dice at him, but
it's not over.
Oh, Han could live.
He's got 2 attempts at an evade.
Gets an
evade.
evade.
Does it on the first.
All right. As long as R2 doesn't kill him, yes. He needs R2D2 to not kill him, and then he's good.
Come on.
All right, Bandit Squadron.
Lucky little bandit.
Come on, Bandit. Shoots her back.
Yeah.
You got 2 attack dice. Sabac has 2 hull. You can do this.
No. Yeah, shoots her back.
That looks like a 2-on-2. Looks like we're shooting into the pure Sabac. Come on, bandits. There's a crit. Come on, you can do this. Just straight direct hit into pure Sabac.
Well, Ryan needs to blank out because he's got a focus and...
Damn it, he got an evade and a focus. What is this? Rigged.
But the bandit's in behind now.
That's true. The bandit is behind Piosa back. It's not quite the same as Heftobber, but we'll take it. I love it. The bandit is going to like chase down the 3 Imperial ships and just sort of watch as Han gets slaughtered, I guess. I don't know.
Right, it's the end phase. Please remember the R2D2 trigger.
It's R2 a May.
Oh, it's got to be a May. It can't be
It is a May,
must.
yeah. It's a May. So, yeah, he's looking at it. Ryan's looking at it. He has to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's dead.
Right, now Han it.
Han reroll. Han reroll. Han reroll.
Han it.
Han
Han it. Han it.
Han
Han
reroll.
it.
Han reroll.
Oh.
No! Damaged engine. Even. Okay, that's fine. God damn it.
Right. Ryan's hovering over Han. I wonder if he's going to tell him he can. I wonder if Steve just thinks it's attack and defense dice.
I mean, this is still attack dice, though.
Well, sorry.
Like,
but you know what I mean. While you're attacking,
Yeah.
it is a mistake that people make with Han. So, if I'm right, Han's currently got a stunned pilot, a console fire, a loose stabilizer, and a damaged engine.
You are correct, but at least he has a shield.
But it has a shield.
Yeah, he is new to the game, that's fair. But Ryan should be helping him.
Well,
He was
that's
letting
it.
him get away with stress moves.
Yeah, exactly.
Like...
That's alright. We'll all berate Ryan afterwards.
Well, no, we'll just explain. Yeah, it's funny. You can use R2 on... You can use hand rerolls on R2's dice. Okay. So, Han does a red turn, I guess, is what happens now. Takes his shield.
Chris, that is an argument I am not getting involved with.
I bet on Ryan, so I've been rooting for Steve. I bet on Steve, so I'm rooting for both of them.
I am completely impartial. But I never root for Ryan. 3
bank from the Bandit Squadron. It's alright, he'll get back in soon. Take a target lock, please. No, never mind. 2 bank from yellow. Focus. Nope, target lock.
I don't blame the target lock here.
What are the Imperial 4s gonna do? 5th Brother does it. Oh, 5th Brother's chasing down bandit squadrons. Oh, you just take target lock on red and you homing missile him.
Yeah.
I bet on Dad because Ryan normally forgets how to play. Well done there, Chris.
Well, to be fair, minus a dubious target priority in the first engagement, Ryan's flown this well.
No, target lock. Fire your damn homing missiles! What is the point of bringing them?
I was going to say, the whole reason you bring 5th Brother.
I didn't bet as was losing a different game. That's fair. Like, that's still an obstructed shot. What were you... Piosaback tries to ailerons and then tries to do a K-turn over Vader, and that does not work. Oh, Bandit Squadron's going to kill Piosaback.
Oh, the little bandit that could.
Ryan, there we go. 2 hard turn, takes a stress.
Suffers a damage. Takes a stress, repairs.
So takes a stress, suffers a damage.
Repairs the loose stabilizer.
Yeah. Yeah, so lose a shield. No. Yeah, lose a shield. Repair the loose stabilizer.
He can't boost because he's stressed the damaged engine.
He can't boost because the damage engine gives him a stress, everyone. I'm just gonna...
Are you going to go flip the loose stabilizer?
I'm just gonna flip the loose stabilizer.
What are they rolling? I wonder if...
they're in shooting. They're in console fire.
Hang on. Did Vader move?
No, not yet. And Ryan's in fact disconnected from the Discord. Ryan's not in the Discord chat. Where's he gone?
That's some nice.
I'll just quickly change colour and write it in.
So,
Vader's move.
do you just try and kill Vader? Or at least blink half through on him?
Right, well, we see if the console fire kills him. It doesn't.
I mean, I think it's irrelevant.
I think
something's going to kill him this round, whether it's the console fire or Vader.
Vader might completely blank out. We believe in that thing. I feel like you just shoot Vader.
Yeah.
You just take the range one shot into Vader and say screw it. Like you got to believe that yellow's going to kill Sabak.
It's range 1. You've got the obstacle at range 1. You just shoot Vader.
Yeah, you just shoot Vader because if you can. Here's the thing: if you can kill Vader, it is not unachievable to win this game. If Vader dies and Han dies, Bandit Squadron kills Sabak, and then you've got 2 bandits versus Fifth Brother.
Okay, so you hand that.
You hand that. Handedy, handedy, hand. Han reroll.
It's just range 1. It is range 1.
Yeah, definitely. Because the Imperials are split up and like hunting down individual ships, so like it's not inconceivable that Steve can still pull this off, assuming Han completely like natties Vader into oblivion, which he won't.
However.
Oh
no, hang on. Was that the roll or the?
That was the roll. That's the roll. 2 damage onto Vader. So Vader's on 1. And Vader now kills Han. We got to assume that's the play that happens here. We got a target lock focus shot. Vader into Han.
I mean, you've got to get 2 damage. That's guaranteed.
Right, that was the fake roll. Here's the real roll. There's 2. Done. Going for glory.
Don't rub it in, Ryan.
Changes it to a crit. Jesus Christ, Ryan. Spends the focus. Han rolls the dice and blanks out, and then rolls the dice. And gets an evade. Yay. So, I just realized, someone tell me, how does Kanan work? Could Kanan does Kanan care about the difficulty on the dial or the difficulty that you actually execute? Because if it's difficulty on the dial, Kanan could have removed that stress that Han got, and Han could have taken a focus. But I don't know how Kanan works.
No, it's after it fully executes a white maneuver.
Okay.
So my assumption is it's not the dial, it's
okay, that's
what
fine then.
You actually do. It's not after you reveal a white. Because obviously I know he works over debris clouds.
Yeah. And cards are being put onto Han. I see a direct hit there, etc., etc. Han's dead.
I just plinked the 1 damage off and didn't worry about what the crits were.
Don't give up, Steve. Like this is still technically doable.
If you can kill Wampa.
Wampa's already dead, so you got that on the thing. It's
pure Sabak, yeah. I mean, this is obstructed.
This is obstructed by gas cloud.
So
3 dice.
2 on 3. No.
And the Bandit Squadron has a focus and gets to change a blank to an evade. Like this is extremely unlikely to go through. Be a target lock. Hit crit. Oh god, this is going to kill it, isn't it? It's going to be triple blank. Never mind. Triple evade.
It's fine. We're all good.
Yeah, damage engine. Okay, that's all right. Fire a homing missile, Ryan. And then range 1. No.
Take.
No, I saw that. Okay, no, that was Ryan's mouse, wasn't it? Hovering over Vader.
Yeah, I think so.
Do not even consider that. You shoot Sabak.
You shoot Sabak.
There, he picked up 3 red dice. We're on the roll. What's the time? Are we late? We are running a little late, aren't we?
I didn't think so. No, we're running. Oh, what? As in time wise on? No, we're pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, hit crit crit. Here we go. Oh, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That is pure to back dead. Direct hit as well, just to rub it in a little bit.
Right. So.
Bandits for the win, yeah. The bandits have got this.
Do you one bank the yellow to the right and try and pick that last damage off Vader?
Yeah, I think you. Remember, red has a damaged engine.
Yeah, but I still think you turn him in here.
Yeah, I'm just concerned that the one hard is that red already.
Let me whip up the dial because
actually it doesn't matter.
No, it's not. They've only got a 2 and 3, and they're both white. And
I just realized it literally doesn't matter. Two bank to the right on Vader.
If you 2 bank to the right on Vader,
maybe he's talking about the Bandit Squadron's move.
Oh,
yeah, you got to go for the Vader kill.
Yeah. But if you're too hard to the right, if Vader's done...
If Ryan's sensible, I feel like Vader just does a 1 hard and tries to keep the gas cloud between him and the Bandit. You got 1 hull. Keep the gas cloud between you and the Bandits. Full force, and just sort of take a turn out. Or maybe because it's Ryan, Vader just Talon rolls. Yeah. Chris went with yellow, do a 2 bank to get a little closer to Vader. I could see Vader just Talon rolling here.
Because the problem is, Steve's got just coming up to 4.5 minutes to kill Vader and half Fifth Brother. Although that's only 1 through on Fifth Brother.
That's 1 through on both of them. The problem is if I assume Fifth Brother kills the Red Bandit here. Like I feel like that's a likely thing, unless he
I'm just wondering whether
makes a mistake and turns in. There we go. The turn hard 3, getting through that cloud. So he's going to get a stress and possibly a strain. Yes, he does get a strain. That's a focus. Doesn't have a 1 hard. Yeah. Oh, I thought.
No,
Vader
just
did
a
have
2
a
and
1
3.
hard. Am I thinking of the other prototype, whatever it is, advanced?
You just focus there.
The other advanced has a 1 hard, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Vader does have an afterburners charge left. Oh, hello, Fifth Bro going for yellow. Is this the moment?
Oh, you take the target lock, surely. Although he's going to be thinking about that shot from red.
I mean, you got the force.
I think you take the lock.
Not a Talon roll, just a 3 hard from Vader.
So he uses his last afterburners.
And then a force for a barrel roll.
It's just going to try and initiative kill it.
Yeah, and then in your action step, you take a target lock. Or spend a force to take a target lock and do what he did before and just don't take an action.
Okay.
I mean, I love that Ryan's Vader just declines to take actions.
It's his choice. It's his.
It's his choice.
Oh, was that Vader's roll? That was Vader's roll.
That was Vader's roll. Oh my god! He's spending the lock. No, spend the force to change that to a hit and then change it to a crit. Whatever. Okay, that's 3 into the bandit. So this is enough to kill it, technically.
And it's going to half it. Okay. Oh. Bye-bye, bandit.
Bye-bye, bandit.
Well, silver lining. Ryan's not firing his homing missiles off.
That is true.
Completely wasted upgrade.
There's no Fist Brother homing missiles this time. Oh, that was really unfortunate, though, for the bandit. I mean, I guess the homing missile was definitely going to kill him, but... I don't think the bandit survives. Even if you don't take the free hit, I don't think the bandit survives a target lock focus 4 dice shot. No, target lock and then forced 4 dice shot. This is where red kills 5th, and we take a last joust. 1 hull versus 1 hull. Oh, never mind it. Wait.
No, that's not the roll. I don't think.
That's That is the roll. Oh wait, it wasn't the roll. Never mind. What's going on here?
That's the roll.
One eyeball. That's the roll, and there's nothing. No, not like this. It's all right. Bandit just does a 1 bank, clears the strain, takes a focus.
1 banks are white.
Okay.
2 banks are
2 bank, maybe block Fifth Brother. Who the hell knows? Shoot Vader. 1 straight bump.
I mean, I feel like
that's fine.
I feel like you just 1 straight with Vader here, though.
I think the Bandit. 4k from Fifth Brother. 1 bank from Vader. I mean, if you want to be mean, you barrel roll target lock focus here. But he's not being mean, he's just target locking. Vader and the Bandit. Here we go. Can Vader do it again? Can he completely blank out against the Bandit? No, he's just going to murder him. Never mind. Murder has engaged. Changes it to a crit just because he can. Yeah, and Steve is just removing his ship.
I mean, I don't overly blame him. But, to be fair, Steve ended up with 110 points scored. That is, if I'm being honest, more than I thought after the initial few engagements.
He managed to get a couple of good shots in at the end. And that's time.
Right, we'll just hang around to see if they want to come and have a chat.
So, we berate Ryan for missing Vader's action step twice.
We also berate him for not helping his dad.
Because I'm pretty certain both of his afterburners usages, he used them, spent a force to do an action, and then just didn't take his action step. Vader went full end of Rogue One. Yep, just berate Ryan in general. That's a little mean.
Right, there you go. There is a nice reset room for the next game. Is Ryan back in the Discord yet?
Hello. We have one of our players here. Oh, Enzru needs the password and stuff. He's just put that in a Streamline matchup.
Yeah, I've just seen. I'm literally typing now.
You're right. That was shit, wasn't it?
I mean,
no.
You honestly, it was close up until the end. You just need a few dice rolls to go your way, and you actually might have had that. The start wasn't great. I'll give you that.
Melting. Yeah, didn't expect him to melt that quick again.
Yeah, when we saw where he ended up, we were just saying barrel roll out of Sabac's arc, barrel roll out of Sabac's arc, barrel roll out of Sabac's arc.
Did Ryan not tell you that Han works on any dice rolls? Because when you R2D2'd and rolled a hit, you could have re-rolled that dice.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Wow. See,
Ryan didn't mention it either.
I say a better son would have reminded you.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, okay. Come off.
Okay.
I'm not letting you get away with that, Ryan. You've been playing long enough.
The whole time I played Rebels, I didn't fly Han once.
And
I flew Lando, or I flew Lando. I never flew Han. I genuinely did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, no. So the reason R2D2 is so powerful on hand is because you can re-roll that hit result.
You can re-roll anything. I did forget that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that was my fault. But
if you watch the stream back, they'll be like, you'll basically hear like hand re-roll chant. Please, hand re-roll.
More importantly, Ryan, why did you never take a action with Vader during his action step? Every time you afterburned, you spent force off the afterburners?
And then never took an action in your action step.
that turn, that last turn where I did the 3 hard, and then I did the afterburners. He did the barrel roll, and then I spent it to take the lock.
Ah, see, Sam's lying to me then because he said you spent the force off the.
It looked like to me you did the afterburners.
Because I'm so slick that I'm just like, oh, afterburn barrel roll.
Okay, fine.
He's
But
so full of crap, isn't he?
the first time, I'm dead certain you afterburners, spent a force to take a target lock, and then I was like, and now he focuses in his action step, and then it was like, and now to the shooting. I was like, what?
See, that's the thing. I was a couple of times where like the other time, I'm pretty sure I did a barrel roll as well, and it was like
You didn't.
The first time I did the afterburners.
First time you did the afterburners, you came in just behind Han.
Oh yeah, came in just behind Han. Did the afterburners.
You spent a force
did
to take a
focus.
target.
I did take a focus.
You didn't put a focus. You didn't put a focus next to your ship.
There was one on my ship because I remember getting rid of it because I never used it.
I'm positive it wasn't, but that's fine.
Sure, I did.
Well, that's fine.
All right,
even
well
if
then-
I didn't, even if I didn't, it's
Then
Yeah.
easy berating is why didn't you use your homing missiles?
Oh yeah, so that was just the fact that I never got 5th with a fucking target lock at the right place.
I mean, you say that. There are a few times we were there saying, now you target lock, and you chose to focus instead. That shot.
It was because I was doing the boost focus. That's
But-
why.
That shot into. Was it the Red Bandit? Just before the end, through the gas cloud?
Yep.
That one would have been a better choice for target lock and homing missile.
But I think before I did the boost, I wouldn't have been in range for the target lock.
Oh, I think you would.
But if that was your thought process, that's fair.
Yeah,
But
but I figured
that's
a
fair.
boost and just a 2 dice with a focus is better than trying for the target lock and not being able to shoot him anyway. Because I knew he only had 1 hull left. I was like, I
That-
might be able to clinch that.
That is fair.
Like yeah, I did want to capitalize more on the homing missiles, but yeah, never really got around to using them. Sabak was throwing some pain, and Wampa did his bit, and then died valiantly.
That's
like a
what.
hero
That's
of
what
the,
Wampa does, though, isn't it?
Is what
like a
Wampa
hero
does.
of the Imperium.
I'm looking at the list forming up on stream and being very interested.
Yes. Right. On that
Um,
note, guys, we
yes.
will disappear while they set
We'll
up
let you get on
for the.
and, yeah, thank you for having.
Cool.
having
Anyway,
me,
yeah.
as usual.
Good competition. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, well done, Ryan. Cheers.
Thanks,
Dad.
guys.
Cheers.
Right, guys, we will be back in a couple of minutes. As you can see, they're almost set up, so we'll do a quick flick away, last couple of bits, and we'll be back shortly with the second round 6 match. I believe these guys are both 3 and 2 at the moment, so a possibility for the cut. I believe 3, 4 and 2s will get in. So stay with us.